Japanese food?
Yeah, this is traditional food eaten on Japanese New Year.
Wait, what's Japanese New Year?
Konnichiwa! Akemashite omedetou! Or Happy New Year in Japanese.
I'm Hannah.
Megan.
And Mandy, and today we'll be explaining
Japanese New Year. Japanese New Year, also known as Shigatsu, is the most important holiday to the Japanese. Although it used to be celebrated in accordance with the Chinese calendar, in 1873 they started to follow the Gregorian calendar, moving the day to January 1st. It is a day free of stress, work, and anger. It is known as a fresh start because all duties are supposed to be completed by the end of the year. The day is spent with family and friends. In preparation, houses are cleaned in a process called ozoji.
Houses are also decorated with ornaments made with pine, bamboo, and plum trees. January 1st must be started by viewing the year's first sunrise, called Hatsu Hinode. It is followed by various activities such as takoage, known as kite flying, and fukuwari, which is like pin the tail on the donkey but with someone's face.
I got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping.
It's also a tradition to send out New Year's cards, called nengajo, which arrive on New Year's Day to the houses of friends and family. These cards include family photos with a small message. Cards are not sent to families in mourning.
Along with the cards, the children receive pochi bukuro, which are envelopes filled with money.
The amount varies per child, but the minimum is to give 1,000 yen, which is about $10.
It's also common to host Boninkai parties, which are held with the purpose of leaving old troubles behind.
Another interesting tradition is to buy hamaya, which are special arrows that drive away evil throughout the new year.
On New Year's night, it is desired to dream of a hawk, Mount Fuji, or an eggplant. One theory suggests that it is lucky because Mount Fuji is Japan's highest mountain. The hawk is a clever and strong bird, and the word for eggplant suggests achieving something great.
On New Year's Eve, the Buddhist temples ring bells 108 times to symbolize the 108 sins and desires, and to hid away poorness, doubt, selfishness, and unhappiness. Food is a very unique element to this day.
Osechi ryori, or the combination of special New Year's food, is eaten only during the New Year's celebration.
The tradition of eating osechi was started during the Heian period. The different foods that make up osechi each have their own meaning.
On New Year's Eve, people eat soba because the long noodles symbolize living a long life.
It can be eaten hot or cold.
Kuromame, or black soybeans, symbolize health throughout the year. Traditionally, people eat as many beans as their age.
How many beans are you eating?
I'm eating 15.
Me too.
Oh, I'm eating 13.
Ozoni is a traditional Japanese New Year dish. It's comprised of a stock of chicken, fish, or some kind of seafood, vegetables, and mochi, which is pounded rice. There's not really a set recipe because there's pretty much as many variations as there are cities in Japan, and it's usually eaten as the first meal of the new year for good luck.
Some ingredients that we're using in the ozoni today are carrots, seaweed or nori, some mochi that we had pre-cooked in the oven, fish broth, some dried vegetables, some miso paste, and some lotus root, which is said to help you look into the new year because of the holes. Happy New Year!
Mochi is a Japanese rice cake traditionally made in a ceremony called mochizuki. Mochi is eaten year-round in Japan, but especially on New Year's because it symbolizes the spirit of rice and is known to be good luck.
Today, although mochi is not as commonly made from scratch, people can buy it in the stores and use mochiko flour to make mochi cake. Oishi!
Nowadays, old traditions have been abandoned and new Western-influenced activities have become more prominent. One of the new traditions is watching Kohaka Uta Gassen, a singing competition between the top male and female artists in Japan.
People no longer play traditional games and traditional activities. The day is simply spent eating and enjoying time with family.
Although this day has been modernized and westernized, it is still the most important day of the year for the Japanese.
It's been 3 days without exercise and we've eaten our way through the Japanese New Year.
It's time to go on a run.
Sayonara!
I know you want me. I made it obvious that I want you to. So put it on.